Hello and welcome back. Now this is a map by Cazz64 and the Old Aussie Gamer. It is, and I in FS19, I think it was was it Cazz64 that the one. There's a lot of character that's similar to the other map that was released in FS19, and I love that map. I have got way too many long-term Let's Plays, so I wanted to do a nuclear Let's Play on this. It's a beautiful map. I've had a slight run around. I always like to show you my settings, to show you what we've got on this. I've got a normal economic difficulty. It is start from scratch. I've got the time slowed down just while we're talking. Yet seasons, 1-day seasons, crop destruction, everything is on except the periodic ploughing. Yeah, I have got my tried and tested settings on maintenance. A 50% maintenance cost, slowed down to 25%. Although the paint settings, I'm convinced they are not working, because my paint, even on a brand new vehicle, gets absolutely battered. Right, time that I've been on here is just the 5 minutes it's taken me, a couple of minutes talking to you and 3 minutes just poking around the map, just having a little bit of a guess. I'm on start from scratch, so I've got 500 grand, but as in all of my Let's Plays, that is a absolutely massive challenge on FS22. Even on normal economy, it's almost impossible to make that actually work. So I am going to literally pay off my debt. I don't like that. It really does affect the game very badly. So we're going to literally pay that off, so that all we've got is the 300,000. That is actually our money. That's what makes this such a challenge, in my opinion. Right, now then, I've got to have a base of operations. I'm going to do what I always do, or as becoming a standard on a start from scratch, which is I am going to get a base of operations. I'm moving into the area. I'm going to give myself a year to check all of the local sales and see what equipment I can buy in that year through the sales. I've chosen this field 42 is going to be my base of operations. Yes, I've had a good look around. I like it for quite a few reasons. It's 96% loam. It also has quite a bit of land, and it's also exceptionally cheap. I was looking at field 50, which is slightly more, and it's also got some nice land around it. But yeah, 42 is a point actually. Yeah, I think I was a bit taken by the fact that this is all loam, but it is smaller. And there's very little in it. There's only 7 grand, and that's got a massive headland. Let's go and have a look. Yes, because I do like 42. I do, but let's go and have a wander. Is there anything I can... Yes, that's not far. Let's go and visit that. And then we need to... Where do we need to go in relation to where I'm pointing? It's almost straight up. Right, let's put a bit of zippity-doo-dah juice. Make this a bit faster than I should be, because I haven't got a vehicle as of yet. Right, so this is field 50. A bit bumpy, yeah it is. There's more of it, definitely, but it is a little bit more for a farmyard. Let's see, there's a bit of flat around the side. Flattish up here. We would need to, if we're going to make this a farmyard as well as a field, to begin with, we're going to need to do something. Right, this is true. Right, this is what buying. Field 50, definitely. I'm convinced this is for good value for money, and it's still 65% loam, but it is a lot larger than 42, so that is our base of operations. We will indeed, yes. We have nothing planted, so we don't have to worry about anything. We have a year, and we're down to 237,000. Now, I am going to place one decent generator, and I'm going to go for... Yeah, it's a newish one. I've had it on a couple of Let's Plays. My Rhombos, it is large, but I am going to literally... But it is just the one. I've got to try and bring in some... Yes, a bit of income just for the year. Well, no, I'm going to have it placed all the time. It's very reasonable. Yeah, a telecommunications contract with the local companies. I will also make this a bit more believable in so much as we will get rid of the trees. But for now, I really haven't got any equipment or anything. We're just literally going to place that on the corner of our land. We are, and I will get rid of the slightly unbelievable trees. That's at a later time. Right. Now I have looked briefly in the sales, and we did have a quick look. I have never had one of the Antonio Carrero pack. It is a tiny little tractor. It is also slow, so as much as I haven't, I think I will pass. Bought the lizards, yeah, that is not bad. 250 meter cubed. How come? I don't get that. I have never seen one with that kind of capacity. Are we unreal? Right, we are just a tad. This must be with the map because this is, yeah, I would imagine this must be, what are the chances of getting a thing that's been modded by the mod maker? We'll go for 60, no, let's go for a double. We'll go for a 30 meter. Yeah, we will. That's that is quite amazing. Cover colour, room colour, license plate. None. I'm not doing licenses for equipment, but that is quite a bonus. I won't make the Unreal. I hate doing that. It's terrible. It really is. Right, so we have one piece of equipment. Now I'm going to time lapse this because it is a tad boring. So 1 year, we're going to start next August, no matter what, and yeah, we're gonna. It is what it is. Luckily, there's no crop to get damaged now, and then we shall. What I am going to do is also, I will use my what I class now as my tree be gone. We will be placing the wood, the mobile wood sale point. I'm going to chop these down, but to do that, I will need a chainsaw. I think we'll go for the new long one. Actually, that isn't it, but yeah, it's a nice one, and as well as being very reasonable for a poor farmer like myself. Oh, that's interesting. It's done that funny thing. Right, I'm going to stop the recording. I don't know what does this. I don't know. Is it? That's the point. Last time I bought. Yeah. Right, I'm going to stop the recording and I'm going to come straight back in because it needs to go out and come back in. I don't know what causes this misty view, but yeah. Right, I shall see shortly. I don't know what causes that, but I had to go completely out of the game. I tried reloading once and it was still fuzzy. It was. Right, so then we're going to speed up time now. I'm going to say, now, yeah, some people have asked in the past, what is a nuclear let's play? It's a little bit more than a map review. I'm not going to tank around the map. It is us putting down routes where we are, yeah, playing on the map a little bit for a year or two, so usually 7 or 8 episodes, sometimes more. I have done some that have got as many as 16 or 20. All depends on how the map treats us, or how things go, whether good, bad, or ugly, or in between. It does, truthfully. I mean, we've done stupendously many maps. Even after a year, we've actually netted over a mil. I mean, Bromback was particularly super duper, as was Nishi, funnily enough, was a massive one as well. Yeah, Asada, we did well over a mil, and Bloomfields, yeah, just literally finished that one. That was a super duper one as well, about 1.5 mil. So yes, it's, you don't have to all, of course that's selling everything apart from equipment. I never sell equipment because with doing sale items they are practically worthless, but that's pretty much it. It's more than a map review but less than a full-bodied let's play. I do try to bring the map out, and we do usually have a little bit of a map tour going around, but not in depth, because there's plenty of content creators that actually concentrate enormously on the minutiae of a map. I just would literally show it off and show the sell points and things like that. Right, anyway, yes, I might always say these words when I'm going to go into a bit of a time lapse, so that's what I'm going to say now. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. And there we are. Right, let's just see if there's any last... Oh my life. Would you believe it? And it's the 415 horsepower one. Wow, it's going to skin us a bit, but you know, seriously, there's no way. No way I can say no to that beauty. Well, I was getting a little bit worried, I really was, that we weren't going to get a tractor, and now we've got two, but that has skinted us somewhat. So yeah, we now need to get on. Let's go back to the, visit the store and see the rather strange setup. Now, yeah, it's going to be very tough for us to do things. We have got a weeder, a sprayer. We have got, this can be turned to a manure spreader. I might actually do that for once because we are fantastic seeder. I bought this one first not knowing, but this is a 9 metre. I love the quad. That will be used for scanning the fields, though we may well buy that. Obviously beast there is quite capable of a lot, and to get the Mac, that is amazing. I do love this, and we should be able to, I think, yeah, it's got the hitch at the back so we can grab the trailer, which is quite amazing. Really is. Yeah, we should repair this lot. I will do that off camera. I will. Yeah. Well, no, actually, shall I time lapse that? No, it's going to take long. Yeah. Does anyone really think you're going to cheat a few hundred? Okay. I've either not got that right, or it's not. It's actually. No, this does work with others. Obviously, not with this one. Ah. Okay. Work with a low hitch. The farm tech, will it carry? Carry? It will. Okay. In that case, we shall leave that for the Deutz or something. Right, let's... I can't believe that. I haven't had the... I do love Deutzes, I do. I thought it would have been fine to just have that, but to have the fence as well, that is phenomenal. I do love this, I really do. It's a cracking, yeah. It is amazing to have two powerful tractors at the very beginning. It has left me short though. Yeah, that has meant now, yeah, that is a point. Yeah, we are precision farming. Let us buy for the beginning. This is going to be a tough one. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this. Purchase soil information. Oh my life, really? That much? Do you know, I think it's going to be cheaper for us to lease the I do. I think that's going to be much cheaper for me to lease and do. That's not going to be very many scans, is it really? Right, we'll do that. I shall quickly do this, and we shall do it on camera. Yeah, we can. Yeah, when I first saw that drop, the class crop sensor, I thought it was going to scan the same way as it used to in the old game, but no, it's not. No, it's not. It's, yeah, they've still only got this one scanner. He says when he can find it. Yeah, still got only the Scout. We're going to lease you for 867. And we're going to quickly go and scan that. I'm going to use the Bear. I love this. It's amazing. I've got this on the Western Wilds, and I do use it for scanning the fields. It is a beaut. And although the tyres don't look narrow as they are, you can literally roll all over the fields without damaging any crop, because I always have crop destruction on. Right, yeah, I shall get this lot repaired and taken over to our thing, but we're going to go and quickly scan. I will time-lapse this next bit, and I think I will also time-lapse the repair process. I will. Yeah. So I am going to say my words for a second time. We're going to get this lot shifted, repaired, and taken over to our fields. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Right, I think that is us done. It is. I've placed my... Yeah, we have a couple of... Yeah, I normally have the bigger one, but it's a fantastic... Yes, this is a regeneration product from around the world, regenerating and reusing old granaries with super storage underground as well. Yes, from our partner, Omatana. This one is our 82 Studios. This is a contract point that we have on almost all Let's Plays. 99.9% of Let's Plays we take 82 Studios as our partner in this kind of thing. Yes, this is a new mod. I've only placed it once before, but I thought, yeah, it's nice to have to go RTK station for the very rare times that I actually use a real worker and not cosplay. Yes. So there we go. I apologise for tree lovers. I too like trees. I have left all trees on the tree line at the top where it's not... This is going to be used. This is not just a field. This is, yeah, the farmyard to begin with, especially headlands, not the bit that goes up. But the far end is definitely, yeah, we're going to put... I think we're going to put sheds down. That's the plan. It is. I've obviously tried to make full use of... This is all of our land as well. It really is. You do look, it is the full extent of our land. I'm not being cheeky or going in places, although maybe I did. Yes, maybe I did over here. That was a little naughty. I didn't realise that was a mistake. I think maybe yeah, I think it was. It's hard to tell. Sometimes the subconscious can actually run away with you. So 111 grand, and I'm not sure what we're going to go into because we have got traditional. We've got no. We could lease a harvester for the first year. We've got plenty of things, and we've also got a silo to stick things in. I don't think we're going to go grasswork. I go grasswork way too often. I think we're going to go traditional farming. So yes, we will. We've done our. It's fairly decent. Yeah, it's half loam and half sandy loam. So, well, in fact, it looks to me actually 2/3 loam. So that's not bad at all. It isn't. Yeah, 50%. Obviously, no work has been done on the field. Fairly decent bit, and our one place at the top end. We will be using the sleep anywhere. I will in time. I was going to put that down as the also as the house until I looked inside and I thought, seriously, you're going to sleep with the tools in the tool shed? So, I'm not so sure now. I might, yes, I would like to. I often forget about placing houses and things like that, I do. But right, so we have got the rudiments, we've got a seeder, you've got a manure spreader, we can convert that. It will cost us 20 grand though, so to be honest, that can, yeah, we can fertilise and herbicide with that. So we could do that. It's a bit expensive, but it's, yeah, it's, I don't know why not, that's not a bad thing. 2 cracking tractors. I can't believe we've got 2 high-powered tractors like those beasts. That is absolutely phenomenal. It really is. As well as a truck. And a truck that can tow. So yeah, I think we will leave that actually in the configuration for a push. Yeah, and we will grab yeah, we will use this to begin with, I think. The only thing is, it's the liming. We could, that is the point. There are some cracking ones like the AC. Yeah, one mod that I've used an awful lot in a lot of Let's Plays. I'm trying to think if there's any new ones though, because it's got to have liming capacity. That's the only thing it really has. I suppose, yeah, it's August. What can we plant? I think it's September. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. We can plant canola, but I'd like to go straw based. I would, because yes, we have a couple of partners that I'm interested in showing in this Let's Play. Yes, I really am. I usually go energy, and I may well do that in time, but we have no money for that type of thing. But yes, there are other partners that I'm interested in. Is that worth doing that with what we're going to produce off this field? I'm not so sure. We might go traditional. Traditional and perhaps productions. Yes. Yes, we've only taken the trees around the edge that is on the lower and the flattest bits. I've left all of that massive set of trees at the top. So yeah, I'm not a tree hater. I do actually love trees a lot. Right, so then we're going to go through till tomorrow, next month, and then we are going to... I love the fact we've got a 9-metre cedar. That is amazing. And I do love this little ace for travelling around the map. Yeah, and that, yeah, the Rudolph, remember the Rudolph was empty. Yeah, it's not terrible, it really isn't. Right, anyway, yes, let's sleep through till tomorrow morning and then let's get some work done. Mind you, I don't normally do work in the first Let's Play. This is usually my rules of engagement, so I'm going to stay true to that. I might do another recording where I actually do the next session. So, what are my rules of engagement? Are we going to do contracts? Now, I usually don't go awful on these kind of Let's Plays, as in like, yeah, I think we'll stick to the standard. This kind of Let's Play is more about showing the map off, it's not about stringent, so we will allow loans, but again, as in all of my Let's Plays, they are frowned upon. Last resorts, if we hit the bottom and we need to borrow some money. I don't usually do that, if I'm honest, unless it's for a piece of equipment. I usually have been playing the game long enough that I don't often go into the red, but yeah, it can happen. It can, and that's no brag on my part. Yes, it isn't. So we will allow contracts and we will allow bank loans, but it is frowned upon. We are on normal economy, and we will allow leasing. We will, because to be honest, yeah, I could just about afford a harvester. Just about one of my favourite case, but it's, again, this is why I love the sales. Another reason, I think people think I'm just a cheapskate. It isn't that. It's nice to feature mods. It's nice to have a random element. It really is. I mean, my favourite manufacturer is Fence. It truly is. I love Class as well, and I must admit I do love the Deutzers. Usually the low end Deutzers is what I go for, but I do love the Warrior, and I do love the big Deutzers as well. It's just these tend to be dearer, and I would probably go for the JCB or a Fence in a push if I was against the same kind of money as this, because this is an expensive high-end tractor or medium tractor, whereas yeah, so's the Fence, I suppose you could say, but yeah, I like to go for the sales because it gives me a random factor where I can feature things that are random. I'll even go sometimes for the Starers, which are not my favourite tractors. Yeah, I love 3-point links, front 3-point links, I truly do. I think they're amazing. I hate it on a tractor that hasn't got them, unless you're talking the monsters. In fact, even on the monsters, the big 690 horsepower, I still miss a 3-point link on the front. I still wish. That's why I do like some of the big classes, because a lot of the big classes, although expensive, do have a front 3-point link. Anyway, yes, this is the end of this first session. I don't want to keep it too long. There's quite a lot of time lapses in it, but yes, we place most of our partners for now. I'm just going to sleep through till tomorrow morning, see what's in the sales, and then I'm going to end the session. So, let's do that. No, we don't. 5 o'clock. 9 o'clock will do nicely, because it is getting September. It's getting to the dark time of the year. So we shall see what we see. Last month of the sales until we do our seeding, and it is seeding, no planters as of yet. I do like that. A 9 metre though, that is an absolutely amazing. For that was a very amazing amount. Yes, you will note that is an absolutely amazing 7 metre. Now we can get one, and yeah, it's good, it is, but I would probably go for the Russell Mash, which is a snippet, even on non-special offer. Yeah, do we need a cultivator? No, if I was going to go for one, I think I'd go for a bigger one. That's a 2.5 metre. Absolutely not. That would be very wasteful to have a big tractor and then put a little tiny implement. Plus which, we have a no-till seeder. Right, anyway, that is where we're going to leave it. Yes, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue with me on this. We shall have a Taz around the map, and this is my weapon of choice. In fact, we may well do that. I might do that as a second session, actually. I normally crack straight on with the workforce, but do you know, yeah, I think we will. We'll class that as rules of engagement number 2, a bit of a map tour. We actually go around. This is a beast of a quad. It's amazing. Right, so I'm going to say goodbye for now.